Hi everyone, thanks for joining me back on my channel, and today we are going to do a pen test on the Hobonichi Techo 2022 planner. I am using this planner for the first time ever, and I am kind of clueless about what type of pen to use. I've read a lot of information in terms of which pens work best for Tomoe River paper. I think that's how it's pronounced. I'm sorry if I'm butchering the name. So the paper is supposed to be, well, the paper is very thin, but it's strong enough to hold watercolor. Well, I don't really watercolor. My purpose for this planner will be my everyday carry daily planner. So a place where I can jot down my schedule for the day, or what my schedule will be like, things that I need to have done for the day. But I probably would use only just pen and highlighter. Maybe some markers, I'm not sure. That's why we're doing this pen test today. So if you guys are interested in watching this, keep watching and figure out which pen that I have here. As you can see, I have a plethora of pens. By all means, it's not all-encompassing pens, but these are what I have on hand. A few items that I had purchased recently, and some things I've had in my stash for some time. Let's get started. So this is my first time trying to shoot from an above angle. I'm trying to work out the lighting, so if you see shadowing or if it's kind of awkward, forgive me. Okay, let's clear this up. So I know for Hobonichi, I know there is a thing called a pencil board that you could stick in between the pages, so then when you write it, and if you write really hard, then you don't have to worry about it creating these brails or marks on your fellow pages. Pick a page. Well, I was thinking of using the December calendar and marking it here, because I've seen somebody do a pen test where they just draw on here what it is. I think I'll do that. I think I'm going to take the book out of the cover for now. This is the cover. I did a little video prior to this about my Hobonichi, just an overview of the Hobonichi itself and the accessories that I purchased or received. So if you want to check it out, I'll leave a link to that video down below. I've always wanted to say that. Such a dork. Anyway, Hobonichi. This is the A6 size, as you can tell by the grid lines here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 inches one way, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4 inches the other way. So it's a really small planner, and this is a perfect size, I think. I don't know if you can see, to carry in your my backpack or in my bag. Back to the pencil board. Sorry, I'm jumping all over the place. I don't have a pencil board, so I was thinking of using this, or you know what? Maybe I can use, this is my daily I've been using, the Erin Condren. Maybe I can use the cover as a pencil board. Let's check it out. It might still be too thick. Oh, I think that'll work. That's way better than this thing, so I'm going to do that. Alright, pencil board. My personal pencil board. I kind of want to decorate this too. Okay, side note. Oh, okay, gotta stay focused. We're doing a pencil test. Pen test. Pen, marker, stuff like that. Let me find that. December this year. So pen test. We'll start on this side. Shall we? I'm going to zoom you in. We'll see if it's grainy. Okay. So I'll start here on this side. So what I've read and watched on other YouTube videos is that this Tomoe River paper works well, or works best with, fountain pens. I do not own a fountain pen, so that's that. But should I start with a marker? Maybe I can start with some markers and then a pen. No, I'm gonna start with pens. So, okay, I just have a pile here off to my left, and I'll just go through one by one. This one is, I think it's just a regular ballpoint pen. Show you, sorry. regular lighting ballpoint pen. So just gonna use that. How's that? Oh, right. I don't know. You can see the shadows in my hand. Sorry about that. Does that make sense? Okay, does it smear? No, it doesn't. Oh, it's a little smudgy. It's a little smudgy. Just a little bit. Okay, there's that. All right. Next pen is, I have this one. I don't know how close I am. Still learning. This Precise 35 RT, and this is a gel pen with a needle tip, I believe. Can you see that? That's what I got. Does it smear? A little bit. So I can use this pen, but I need to wait for it to dry. Let's try this part. Take 2 on this one, and then I'll wait for that to dry. This is my everyday pen currently, and I love this pen. It writes really well in the EC A5 Daily Duo, and I love it. It's a great pen. It's a gel pen, so it takes time for it to dry. Okay, let's see. So if I waited a little bit, it doesn't smudge. I might be able to use that pen anyway. Next pen. This is all in no particular order, okay? So this is a Bic pen, round stick, medium, probably medium tip, I guess. I don't like this kind of pen. And the reason I have it is because where I work, this is what is offered, and I have it around the house, so it's a pen test. Why not? It doesn't smudge. I guess it's a ballpoint. Okay, next pen I picked up at Daiso. It's called Pilot Friction Ball. Frixion Clicker 0.5. It's erasable, so there's the eraser here. I'm like, how do I use this? When I was at the store, I'm like, I don't know how to use this pen. So you go push the little notch that you clipped onto your whatever, like that, and ball. Voila, pen. This is supposed to be erasable pen, so I've never used this before. Does it smear? A little. Let's see how erasable on this side. Am I not doing it right? It's not erasing. Am I not doing it right? It says it's erasable. Guess not. With a 5. Maybe on the paper? I'm pushing hard. I don't think it's working on this one. Let me try my EC paper. This one right here. Let's see, make sure. Okay. Right? And then here's the eraser part. So it works on the Erin Condren paper. Okay. And I'm pressing hard. You can still see remnants of the ink. Okay, now it's erasing. I have to wait for it to dry? I don't know. Purple barrel means purple ink. So, okay. This is like $2 at Daiso. Alright, next one I have another pen from Daiso. This one is the Tokidoki. Oh, it's a mechanical pencil. 0.5 millimeter lavender Donatella. It's a cute pencil. It looks like a pen, but it's a pencil lead.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, honey.
I'm just getting here.
Okay. I have a special guest, my daughter Marley.
And Owen has a cough.
Oh, my son has a cough right now.
And we're going to help him feel better.
Mm-hmm.
At Dr. Jen. Guys, I have to tell you something. Last time I was at Dr. Jen, I got my shot.
Yep, she did.
Now I passed my birthday. Now I'm 4.
She is. She's just had her birthday and she's 4 years old. Yay! No, I don't have an eraser on this one, so.
But we forgot to get away.
That's okay. But mechanical pencil is a winner. I like it. I've never had a mechanical pencil like this. Okay, I readjusted the lighting, so now you should be able to see. All right, back to the pen test. So this next one is a ballpoint pen. It's It's called Green Bread. Another one from Daiso says Koro Inya. This is a Green Bread ballpoint pen. Thank you. Let me write it down. A little smudgy. Just a smear. It's very slight. Maybe if I let it dry again. All right, this is a good pen. It writes well. I still like the Pilot Precise. That's still my favorite because it writes so skinny. But this will work too. And plus, it's a green color, so I like that. Mechanical pencil is nice as well, so I can just literally pencil it in and then erase it if I need to. All right, next one we're gonna do is this Energel RTX liquid gel pen, 0.7 millimeter black ink. And I've been wanting to try this one out.
Mama.
Yep, needle tip. This is a nice barrel.
And guys, on the next video, when Owen was at school, we just check out this.
I'll take this off. Little cover. Here's this one. Oh, it dries fast. Ooh, I might like this one. Oh, it smeared a little bit right here with the eye. Again, I have to wait for it to dry, but I think once I write everything down, this should be okay. Next up is the Uniball Signo 207 and a 0.7 millimeter. It smears on instant, so if I put it on, it goes on really thick and let it dry. I can tell it's still wet. So the reflection on the lights. Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, still a little wet. So this one won't be my #1 choice. So far, the winners maybe this liquid gel. If I want gel, the Energel will work. I still have to wait for it to dry a little bit. But if I have to, I would do ballpoint pen in this one because I like this color. I would use a pencil and then I would use my Pilot Precision B5 RT. Next pen is the Pilot G205. This is one of my favorite pens until I found the Precise V5. So I assume this one's gonna take some time to dry too. Yeah, definitely need to dry. So the Uniball has been sitting here for a little while. This is completely dry, but it still smears. It's okay. Do they smear after they've dried? No. So gel pens, I have to be careful. Okay. Well, that's that. So I think we're not going to do any more gel pens. So they, well, I want to try this one. This is called the Uli brand Color Lux Fine Tip Gel Pens. And of course it's in the rainbow colors. This is a 0.7 tip. You can see that. See how it writes. Ooh, I like that. Again, it writes similar to the Uniball 207 gel. Obviously it's gonna smear. I can see the sheen on the paper and the ink, it's wet on the paper, so it's gonna take a moment to dry. Okay, so you know I don't have to do all the colors, so no, that's gonna take some time to dry. Let me try anyway. See, I can see it. Okay. Alright, that's this here. I got this off of the sensiblemama.com online baby boutique. I've purchased many things from them. There's another Uli brand. It's called Oh My Glitter. It's a 0.8 millimeter retractable glitter ink gel pens. And I assume because it's gel pen, it's gonna do the same thing as that last one, Deluxe Gel. So let's do one of the purple ones. As you see, I haven't used it yet. It writes nice and smooth glitter. Again, oh, it's a nice shiny glitter. I love it, but it smears. Yeah, so I have to let that one dry as well. Again, gel pens, not the Tomoe River paper is not friendly to gel pens. That's fine. It's okay. We can find other pens to work with. All right, I have a box of pens over here. I have a bunch of Muji pens, Muji gel pens. I believe they're made Muji gel pens. I bought these like years ago, like probably like, let's see, when I moved and I moved again. I had a set, and the set is not intact anymore. Some of them bled, like you can see here, but I think these are supposed to be okay on Tomoe River paper. I'm not sure, so we'll find out. I'll probably use the black one. That's a 0.5 tip. It still smears. Let's try a different color. This one is a pink color. It's a gel, so I have to let it dry. Let's try that again, but let it dry. That one has, you can't tell, but I can tell when when you look at it sideways, on the other side, you can still see a little wetness from the pen. Looks like it's dried already. Let me check it. Nope, still a little smudging here. So of course less ink then. So these are not the best either, so it's okay. So we have those Muji pens. Next batch is a Sharpie permanent marker pens. I actually had a bunch of them. I don't know where they went, but that's okay. This will suffice. It's just a pen test to see if it will work. Let's try this color. I like this color. This is the Sharpie permanent marker ultra fine point. And you know what? I just realized I didn't show you the back part of the page to show whether or not it bled. We'll find out with all of them in a moment. So this one's a sharp. Oh, the pen tip is beat up because of my kids using it. Let's try a different color. Let's try this one. It's a better tip, looking tip there. Really nice and easy to write on. It doesn't smear, so it dries really fast. Oh man. Okay, let's look at the back. Oh, it bleeds a little, or is it shadowing? Looks like it didn't bleed through, so, but it's showing through. Not as much as, like, obviously the mechanical pencil is not showing. And I don't know, can you see? Can you guys tell? That is the worst offender, but it dried really well on this side. So if I wanted to use this side, I would not like using that. All right, Sharpie point, those are not going to be working for me. Okay. Let's move on to, I have the Erin Condren felt tip pens. I think that's what it was called. Don't mind this one because I lost the cover on that. So, oh well. But I've been using the pink one. Let's use the fine side first. All right, it's nice. And then here's the other side. This one's not gonna look as nice because the brush has been ruined. I would use the fine side. Let's use this blue one. It writes like a Sharpie and it dries pretty fast, looks like. And I can tell that on the thicker side it has a sheen, so you have to let that dry. As you can see. Like you can tell on the paper it's still a little damp. Okay. So that could still be used, but I just have to let it dry. That's fine too. Oh, look at what I found. I found a Papermate Ink Joy 1.0 tip. I personally don't use this one. Just happen to have it. So let's try it out though. Papermate. It writes, it's pretty smooth on there. This is smear. There's a little smearing on that one. It's okay. Not my favorite pen. That's okay. Let's move on. I have all of these. These are the Pilot G2 7, which is a little thicker than the Pilot G2 5. So I'll show you that one. Glossy sheen. You gotta let it dry, but it writes nice on the paper. If I want some color. And then the black one. I don't know if it has any ink in there. No, it doesn't have any ink. I used that one all up. So I should just... Actually, I want to keep the barrel because it's so pretty. So I'll just add new ink to that one. So that one. And then does it smear? They smear. So they need time to dry as well. These are done. So that's still not done drying. It's still smearing. Okay, I have a Zebra Z-Grip medium. I don't know where I got this pen. I heard of Sarasa, Zebra Sarasa pens. Oh, wait, there's no ink in here. Well, there's ink in here, but it's not working. Okay, cancel that. We don't want that pen, so that needs to go in the garbage. I have some random, I think it's a ballpoint pen with the pretty gems in there. Let's do it, let's call it a gem pen. It's got a nice weight. It's a ballpoint pen. It doesn't write as smooth as like a gel pen. It skips a little bit. It's not my favorite. I would still use the green bread ballpoint pen. So this one would be a no for me. That's a lot of pens here so far. Okay, and then we still got to work on my liners. This one and this one. I'm not going to do all the colors, but I want to just swatch a few that I'm going to use on my just to test this. Let's do a light color, a yellow mild liner. That's the thick, bold, chiseled side. And then here's the fine side here. This one is in the color yellow. And then something darker. Let's do this color. This one's color is smoke blue. Here's the bold side, fine side. Okay, let's take a look in the back in the meantime. You see some of it. You can see the shadowing and all of it. The Sharpie one pen ultra fine is a big no. You can really see the shadowing. Of course, the mechanical pencil, like I said, you can't really see it. The ballpoint pen is not as noticeable. Gel pens you can see. So that's okay. All right. I know mild liners work really well in here, and it's supposed to be able to take on the color without saturating it. Paper. Let's try it. I did 2. You can see there, still going. It's dried a little bit. Let's go. Third row, third round. Still going. Maybe 4. It still didn't bleed through. You know how some paper, you do that so many times, it just goes all the way through. So it's holding up really nicely. Okay, last one is this Uli. These are called the Seriously Fine Felt Tip Markers, 36 colors. I was thinking if this will work in this Hobonichi, I could use this to make colorings or drawings, or to make bullets or check off things, you know. Let's do black. So this is what it looks like. It's a 0.7. It looks like this. Ooh, I like how it writes. Felt tip. It's nice. I like that. Let's try a different color, shall we? Let's go. A lot of purples and blues here. Let's do purple. Oh, this is nice. Feels like a gel pen. Does it dry fast? There's a little smearing here, but I let the black one dry a little bit longer than the purple one. And if I let it just sit there, it'll dry and then no more smearing. So this is a good contender. Let's see what it looks like on the back. Oh, this is perfect. Look, you don't see too much shadowing or ghosting. Is it ghosting or shadowing? Tell me, which one is it? I think that's all my pens that I have. All right, that's pretty good. That's pretty fast. Conclusion. The pen that I would use most, I would probably use these Uli pens because I like the way it looks on the paper, and it just leave it alone. It dries pretty fast. And there's a variety of colors here, so I can make every day something unique. That would make me happy, or monthly, something like that. The next option, I would probably do mechanical pencil. Obviously, it glides on the paper really smooth. I have to find a pencil eraser or an eraser that will help erase the pencil markings without damaging the paper. So I need to be on the hunt for that. But if I don't use this, another option would be green bread ballpoint pen. This is, it felt good to write with. Like that. Let me write that again. Green bread. Yeah. I do like the feeling of the Uli better than this one. But this one writes really nice. And then since I have this here, let's write it without it. I don't write really hard, so that should be fine. But nice, it's nice to have like a pencil board there. These three are the winners for me. Here, and of course the mile liners. If I use just the pen and the mile liner, this would be the combo here. I could use, I could draw with this pencil a picture and then color with this one. I could, any combination like that. I'm trying to think what else. I mean, I guess I can take my Pilot Precise V5 RT, this 0.5. This would work for me too, because I like the way it looks. Again, any gel pen, I would have to let it sit for a moment. Oh, and then also I would use the Energel liquid gel ink. This one, the 0.7. This is a little thicker than this one. It's bolder, but this works too, and it dries nicely. So I'll probably use this. So the winners for me, for now, for this pen test, right? No particular order. The Energel liquid gel ink in 0.7. The Precise V5 RT Pilot in 0.5. Ballpoint pen from Daiso, and a mechanical pencil also from Daiso. The mile liner markers, so I can use either side, the zebra mile liners, and then also the Seriously Fine felt tip markers from Uli. Those are my winners, and those are the ones I will definitely use for this planner. I had a whole bunch of pens that didn't work out here, but that's okay. That's what a pen test is for, right? Figure out what would work and what doesn't. Let me zoom out. Sorry. I hope this review helped you guys a little bit in deciding which tools to use with the Hobonichi Techo planner, or Hobonichi in general, or just Tomoe River paper in general. Again, I've never used this planner or this paper before, but I'm excited to jump in and use the tools that I found here. So these are the ones I will be using with this planner. These I will not be using, or these, but I can use them in other planners that I have. I hope you guys found this video entertaining, helpful, and if you guys are jumping into a planner, I hope you find something that you like and enjoy using. I'm excited to use this daily planner in 2022. Thanks again. I appreciate your time. Talk to you guys later. Bye.